Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking this video. I really and truly appreciate your time. So thank you. For this video, I will be going over the total I spent on my land so far. I already put a video out that that basically gave the price and the breakdown of what I paid for it. So this video is going to go more in depth of how much I actually paid to have it cut and fenced. So thank you so much. If you'll be buying land in the future or just anything, this is just my I hope this video could help you. Basically, this is what I'm saying. I hope this video will help you. Okay, so I was there for 2 weeks, and during the 2 weeks my whole plan was to get the land to like cut and brush. I think I'll try to include pictures or clips. When I went there, it was overgrown with bushes. Within the last 2 weeks I was there, and if it was like regular trees or like fruit trees, it wouldn't have been so bad. But it was all like maca trees, so there was no way I could walk through it or whatever. So when I went there, I noticed that, and then because it was so like overgrown, I couldn't find the boundaries. So that was why I wanted to cut it and fence it before I go, because at least I could see where my land started and where it stopped. So the first to cut, I'm located in like the St. Elizabeth area, and where I'm from, we're all like family and whatever. So my brother had someone take a look at it, and they mentioned that it would be no less than, I want to say like 80,000 Jamaican dollars a day. No, not a day, but it would be no less than 80,000 Jamaican dollars to cut the entire half acre. And they're like, that doesn't include like taxi fare or lunch. So even though they want me to pay them 80,000 Jamaican dollars, I still have to find them food and taxi. So how they're gonna get there and back? So I was like, you know what? And like I said, I already paid like 5.5 mil for, well, 5.6 in total for that entire thing, and I paid cash. There was no way in hell that I had like enough money to pay that amount, and that doesn't even include the fencing. So I was like, I'm not like, we're supposed to be family, and I'm not doing it. I am absolutely not doing it. So I kind of looked around, and then I found someone that did it, that mentioned that they were gonna do it for 30,000 Jamaican dollars, and I was like, yeah, like totally unbelievable. Like, you see how from 80 to 30, that's a big jump from 80 to 30. But the person that said 30, they went there, they looked at it, and they gave me their price of 30. But they wanted to add like someone else to work with them. So I was like, you know what, that's really going to be unfair, and that's going to be highway robbery or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pay them 50. That I could do. So I ended up and I paid them 50,000 Jamaican dollars. So, and it was only 2 person. And the reason why I paid 50 was because it was 2 person. And they had a saw. One had a chainsaw and one had a machete. So you know, the chainsaw need gas to power. So that's why I'm like, all right, I'll pay them 50. And then the same person that told me that wanted to charge me 80 actually, they mentioned like that I would need 120 posts to do the fencing. 120 posts, and I want to say like 2 rows of wire, and then I think 10 to 15 pounds of staples. So I was like, at this point, after paying the person the 50,000 to do it, I was like, you know what? To fence it sounds a lot right now, but whatever, it needs to get done. So then I ended up, and I also found someone that I could work with. So I told them, like, instead of doing 120 posts, I could do 100 posts, because remember, this is not a forever fencing. This is just to ensure like my boundaries, so people know like, all right, this is mine, that's yours. That was the whole point of it. So I'm like, I could do 100 posts, and I didn't want it to have like 5-6 wires like around where it's gonna need like 2 big roll of wires. So I'm like, I just need maybe 3 wires on each post and pull it like around, because like I said, it's not something that's going to be there in the long run. It's just for like marking out the boundaries. So I think they ended up using 100 posts, maybe like 1 roll a big wire, and then maybe 10 pound of staples. And that cost me, I want to say 135,000 Jamaican dollars. So I want to say, just to brush it and fence it, it cost me 185,000 Jamaican dollars. And I'll add the conversion so you guys could see how much in US it cost me. So I think where I messed up at was, even though I had the person cut it for $50,000, they only cut the maca trees down. They didn't spray the grass, and they didn't burn like the bush. So now it's on me to find someone who could go there like every month, maybe like the first of the month. And I'm willing to pay people for this. I'm not, but I need to see it get done. Like, show me the before and after, and I'll like whatever. So that's something I'm working on doing, is to have someone spray it and cut it down like every month, until I get the plants and I start building. So yeah, this is how much I paid just to brush it and to fence it. And to fence it, I think they had 3 guys working. So one dig the post, one put it in the pole, and then one put the wire and pull the wire or whatever. So they had 3 men working, and I think they charged I want to say like $5,000 a day, and it was supposed to take them a week. But because of the heavy rain, like basically it rained there every single day. And I think they ended up and took maybe 2 weeks. But because we already settled on that $135,000, that's what I paid them. Um, so yeah, this is just where my thoughts has been so far. But there's gonna be a whole bunch more of home videos like this coming, especially once I do my design. I'll post like a little sneak peek, and I'll come back and I'll let you guys know the price and how I have to bring it to the the MPs or whatever to get it approved basically. And then I have another video because when I was there I also went to like a hardware in Santa Cruz and I got the price of certain things, but this was before the hurricane. So I'm planning to go back next year, 2026, and I'll get like a more updated price like after the hurricane pricing, and that way I'll start looking at materials and start paying for materials. So I'm so very excited for this journey, and I want to thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned.